Um, James, first things first, then the T20 is here, so lots of crash bang wallop, lots of motorway miles to squeeze in the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's hectic, Marty. The schedule in the next couple of weeks is all over the place, but that's good, and it's particularly good if we can get off to a good start. So the boys had a bit of a breather at the start of the week, and we had a bit of a hit out against a second team Nottinghamshire second team rather yesterday, which is really good for our preparation. We've got a little light hit out now before we go tomorrow night.
And unfortunately, you've lost Alex Slees, who took a crack on the hand at Worcester, and apparently he's going to miss at least the group stages. Yeah,
really, really unfortunate. He was one of our star batters last year in this format. And yeah, he got a bit of a knock on his hand from Josh Tongue, who bowled very well for Worcester and bowled very fast and hostile. So unfortunately, Alex wore one. Scans revealed a bit of a fracture there. So, you know, he's just got time to try and get that bone to heal. And, you know, we'll just assess him, you know, every couple of weeks to see how he's tracking. And then hopefully he can still play a massive part for us in the second half of the season.
So, I mean, Graham Clark quite often opens the batting in this format. Scott Steele's no longer with you, so you'll juggle things around there.
Yeah, we will. Obviously, with Alex missing, it provides opportunity for others. Yeah, Graham comes back in. You know, again, he was one of our star batters last year, opening batting. So he comes back in at the top of the order, and we played around with a couple of different combinations in the practice game, which I won't divulge too much to you about. But you know, we're excited about the balance that we can potentially put out there over the next few games. So we definitely feel, even though a strong Yorkshire squad is coming to Riverside tomorrow night, we still feel like we can go out there and put a great performance in and ultimately win the game of cricket.
And captains-wise, when I discussed this with you way back when, start of the season, you said it was too far away to think about who will lead the side in this tournament.
Yeah, Cameron Bancroft is going to lead our side in this tournament. You know, it's a change, obviously, from Scott doing the championship format, and he's been doing a wonderful job of that. But we just feel that Cameron's the right option for T20s. You know, a change of voice, change of leadership. You know, Scott's very much still a leader within the player group. And sometimes it's nice when you're captain of one format to have a little bit of a break from the reins and just focus on playing. And I know that Scott is right behind Cameron and incredibly enthusiastic about getting out there and playing.
And who's likely to feature who we haven't seen yet this season? We haven't seen Paul Coghlan, for instance. Is he going to be in the squad for this one?
Yeah, he's in the squad. There's a few changes. I can't quite remember them all off the top of my head. Jack Campbell comes in the squad as well. He gives us a left arm variation, a tall left arm variation. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Sean Dixon as well comes into the squad, having not featured in any of the championship squads. So a few changes, and obviously with that, if they make the 11, obviously nice opportunity for them.
Yeah, and you start with a derby as well, and it'll be nice to have fans in again, won't it? It made a lovely difference a few weeks ago to have fans in against Essex.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there was in that championship match, you know, 1,000 people each day. You know, there was a nice buzz at the Riverside. So you know, you lump on 2,000 or 3,000 more tomorrow night. That's going to be exciting. It was great even today. You know, watching a little bit on the television down at Edgbaston with that crowd, and it's just great to have fans back watching sport, watching live sport, because as we all know, for us involved in professional sport, you know, sport is nothing without fans.